Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial command block video. In this video we're going to cover command block criteria, and you may be wondering what exactly going to be my command block criteria. For the main example of this video we're going to be using the slash kill command as I find it easiest to explain with that. So let's type slash kill at E, and then when you click it'll show up, you can put a bracket, and this is what I mean by the criteria. The all this you see right here when you press the bracket button. We're mainly going to cover type, tag, scores, um, the position once XYZ, name and count, and maybe has item, but that one's a little bit more complicated, and mode. So let's get started right away with the count criteria, or C. So let's put in slash kill at E for all entities. Let's start with the count, which is C. C means count, or how many of the entity you want to kill or use any command with. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be the full command, as long as it asks you for the entity or player. So in this example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chickens in this coop, and I want to kill specifically two of just two entities anywhere. But since right now this command is just going to kill two of any entity on the map, but I want to kill two specifically chickens. So this is another criteria that we have to use to specify that I want to kill two chickens, not two llamas or two pigs. So we're going to use the type. You may get confused with type and name, but I will show you the difference later on. This is type. Type basically means the type of entity, because a zombie and a husk are going to have a different type, but we don't use name, we use type. Because name is for like with name tags, and I'll show you that later. So for right now, I don't want to kill any other entity except two chickens. So we have slash kill all entities, count equals 2 because I want two of the entity, and then we're going to put chicken because I want to kill specifically two chickens. So we're going to press this button and it will kill two chickens in the coop. As you can see, they're now gone. And that is how we use the C and the type criteria for the commands. A quick mention is that when we did the type, you can also do type equals item. So if I want to do slash kill at E, type equals item, and it'll just clear all of the items, or you can also specify the type, the name of the item by using the name criteria. So yeah. Next, we're going to be covering the name criteria. So let me just quickly get an anvil and a name tag. And let's just name this llama 1, like that. So here I have 3 llamas, and none of them have any name tags, as you can see. Let's just name the white one llama 1. And none of the other llamas have the name llama 1. So let's go into this command, right? And let's type name, because we want to kill specifically llamas with the name llama 1. So first, since we want to kill specifically llamas, let's put type equals llama. And then we can put name equals. With all the criteria, you put equals. I forgot to mention that. You quotation mark first, because if the name has a space, you need to tell the command block that it's all a single word. So we need to put quotation mark and then type in the name. It is case sensitive, so if you have a capital L like I do, make sure you put that inside of the command block. And then a closing quotation and then a bracket. And then when you put that, it will kill the llama specifically named llama 1. If you press it again, you'll see it doesn't kill the other llamas. No targets match selector, because this is the selector that we want. Okay. Next, we are going to do the tag. Oops, I didn't mean to break that. We're going to be doing the tag criteria. So for this one, we're going to be using the tag command. I have not covered this command before, but I will in a separate video, probably soon. So as you can see, we're going to give the tag to all entities with the type of llama. And we're going to, as we have before, we just specify the type. We just learned this, and then we do count 1. Because I only want to give it to one llama. I'm going to add it and just limit goose. So one of these llamas has the tag of goose now. So then if we go back into this command, just delete it all, slash kill all entities with the tag. Since we just gave the llama a tag, one of these llamas has a tag now. We want to kill just one of those llamas with that tag. And single tags is also case specific. It's basically the name tag, not meant the name criteria, but instead we're using tags instead of names. So let's put count equals, no, we're not going to do a count. We're just going to do type equals llama, and then tag equals, quotation marks, goose, and quotation marks and brackets. So one of these llamas will die. That was the llama with the tag of goose. And as you can see, if I press it again, it won't die. Here I'm going to quickly set up a little demonstration for the radius or R command, and I will be right back. Alright, and I am back. Here we have just a little thing. We can destroy this now, we don't need it. Here I have just a little thing to demonstrate that these two bricks here are 3 blocks apart. Let's place an armor stand here, an armor stand here. We're going to be using armor stands to demonstrate how the radius works. Let's place this command block here, right? So we're going to do slash TP, which is teleport. I covered this command in a video before this one. All entities, right? We're going to specify the type that I want, and I want to do armor stand, just like that. You don't have to put the Minecraft, it just autofill. And then R means radius. R means radius, and radius means like the range. You could consider it range. So if I have command block here, right, and I have the radius for whatever the radius is to 1. Let's just imagine. That means the command block will execute to all entities if we have it specified that way. So we do have it. I'm just gonna put /tp. No, /tp. All entities for now. And the range of 1. So let's just made it a range of 1. Let's just make this real quick. So it actually works. Since we have a radius to 1, it's gonna do it in a circle shape around the command block, but it will do it around it'll do a circle shape around the command block because this is where it's being the command is being executed from. So as you can see, I have it set to teleport all entities in the radius of 1. As you can see, I'm pressing it here and I'm not getting teleported. If I stand here, I will be teleported right up there. And if I change this to a radius of 2, it will expand 1 block outwards in the circular shape. This also accounts for up and down. So if I press this button and I'm right here, it won't work. If I step into this range, it will teleport me. As well as if I'm up here, it'll also teleport me. Yeah, as I was saying, it goes up and down in either direction. So if I go here, press it, it's a little too high. If I press it, it goes 2 blocks up from where the command block originates. And then etc. etc. Here, I'm just going to do a quick demonstration with armor stands. We're just going to teleport all armor stands in a radius of 1 from where relative to the command block. We're just going to teleport them 1 block above the command block here. So this is in a radius of 1. As you can see, it doesn't pick up the armor stand because it's outside of the range. We just change this to radius of 3. It will pick up this armor stand and put it there. As you can see, it teleports it, but not this one, because if we count 1, 2, 3, it is not inside the range of 3 blocks in the circular pattern. But if we change this to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we need to do that 6, my bad. We do this radius to 6, it will also be teleported and put up here. And that is how we use the radius criteria. I think that is just about all of the most useful ones. Another one that could be very useful is XYZ. I believe it's quite self-explanatory, but I will quickly demonstrate it for anyone that needs it. So let's just do /teleport all entities, right? I'm just going to use /teleport for this one. Let's just set this armor stand here because I know it's the position is 0, 0, 0, 60, 0. So this armor stand is at the position 0, negative 60, 0. And we want to teleport this command block, the command, blah, 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 the armor stand that is at the position 0, negative 60, 0, and teleport it 1 block above the command block. So let's do /TP, right? All entities type equals armor stand, and we are going to do the x coordinate after the type. It doesn't matter what order you do these in. I forgot to mention that, but yes, it does not matter. So here, x equals the first. If you can see, I have coordinates on. The x coordinate is the first coordinate right there. As you can see right there, it says 0 right now. As I'm moving left and right, you can see that it is changing. But this armor stand is at the positions of x of 0. Let's put x equals 0 and then a comma. You don't have to do all of x, y, and z, but I'm going to for this example. And then negative 60 is our y coordinate, which is the middle one. And then we're going to put y equals negative 60. Make sure you specify the sign of the number. And then our z coordinate is the last number there. Right there it's a 1, and it's a 0. The armor stand is at 0. So let's put z equals 0. Here is a part that I see a lot of people mess up. They forget to add a range, since we just covered the range. But since we are specifying the position here, we have /teleport all entities type equals Minecraft armor stand, and the position here is x0, y negative 60, and z0. It is not going to be relative to the command block, the radius. Since we specify the position, it's going to be the radius is going to be relative to the coordinates we provided. So right now, if we were just to execute this, it'll teleport all Minecraft stands into that area right there because it's starting the command here, But since we didn't give it a range, it's just going to do the entire range of the entire map. So if we press this, my bad, I forgot to finish placing that command in. So if we press this now, it'll teleport all of them because we didn't give a specified range. But since we don't want that, we just want this armor stand here, not the one over there. Since we already gave it coordinates, we're going to give it a range of 1. So that will only do that block right there. And as you can see, this one was not teleported because we gave it a range of 1 at these coordinates. So it only teleported that armor stand and not that one. If we were to increase the range, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, relative to that position, then, then it will teleport both of them. But if I place one here, which is like 6 blocks, it won't grab it because it wasn't in the criteria needed to do it. We're going to go over one last criteria here, and this is the most complicated one. I don't really recommend this one if you don't really understand what's going to happen inside of it. You definitely feel free to try it. I always recommend to try it before you give up, because I've discovered a lot of interesting things when experimenting instead of giving up. So for right now, we're not going to use the command block. We're just going to use the chat bar. Actually, yeah, use the command block, but we'll type it out in the chat bar. We're going to do, as you can see, there's 3 husks. One's holding a shovel, one's has nothing, and one also has nothing. We're just going to quickly give one of these guys a diamond helmet. So one has nothing, one has a diamond helmet, and one has a shovel. This is going to be the hasitem command. I meant criteria. So we're just going to do /kill all entities, right? Type equals husk. Doesn't necessarily have to be type equals husk for this example, but I will be putting it just for consistency. And then we're going to put hasitem. You put an equal sign because we're trying to tell it what the item is. It's going to give you the option of a bracket and a curly bracket. You're just going to want to put a curly bracket. Here we have 5 sub-criteria for the hasitem. The data one is similar to the one from the last video, where if we're trying to get planks, let's say we want a husk that has an item of spruce planks. Specifically, we're going to put the data value of spruce and not oak planks. The location is more for player based, so, or like armor. So say you have your hotbar. In the player's hotbar, you have a diamond, and it's at the hotbar. You're going to put location. I'll show an example of that after this. But first, we just want to go with item. And then you put equal sign again, because we're telling it what item we want. And for now, let's get rid of that diamond sword. I mean, that iron shovel. Let's get rid of his iron shovel. So right now, what we're doing is /killing all entities that are the type of husk and that have the item of iron shovel. They're just going to close the curly bracket, close the normal bracket. Let's just copy this into the command block so you guys can see it easier. As you can see, it is here. Let's get a button somewhere. Let's get this button. Put it right here. Press that, and you can see none of the rest of the types, none of the rest of the husks died, even though we had the type of husk, because we were specifically targeting the husk with the iron shovel. So now let's copy this command, paste it here. Now we're going to do basically the same thing, except this time we're going to use location, because I want to specify what location this diamond helmet is at. So here you can see all the different sub-criteria you can choose. Since I want the one with the specifically diamond helmet on its head, we're going to slot .armor and then .head, because that's what the helmet is. And then we're going to specify the item again. It's basically sub-criteria inside of this material here. We're going to put diamond helmet right here. Oops, I didn't mean to press enter. We're going to end with the curly bracket and with the normal bracket. So basically what we're doing here is /kill @e type equals husk, and that has the item of the diamond helmet and the location of their head slot of armor, and that we're checking that it's a diamond helmet and that it's in that specific slot. And now, if we execute this command, you can see it killed that specific husk and not this husk. So yeah, that's basically all of the sub-criteria and normal criteria we're going to cover today. If you want me to cover something else, or if you think I missed something that you want to know, please let me know in the comments. If you want me to cover something specifically, feel free to ask also in the comments. I'll do a video on whatever you guys want. I'm just trying to figure out what you guys want to figure out or want to know. So if you have any suggestions that I could do, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to do it for you guys. And yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you learned something. And catch you all in the next video.